New Thought Media Network. We are a global broadcast network of positive music, media, and entertainment, inspiring humanity's evolution along the journey of enlightenment and creating a world of love, peace, empowerment, and prosperity for all. New Thought Media Network. Positively inspiring. On behalf of the entire prayer team at New Thought Media Network, we thank you for joining us on this broadcast. You can catch New Thought Media Network prayer time at 8:15 a.m. and 8:15 p.m. Mountain Time, 7 days a week, 365 days a year. And now, let's center ourselves in the words of Ernest Holmes. We must put meaning and belief into our prayers. It is the meaning and mindfulness that is the nexus from which our words come to life. And good morning, dear ones. Reverend Robert with you here. It is Sunday morning, not the 18th, Sunday morning, the 19th. How did I do that? I love when I typo. I know I changed that this morning. Let's change it again. There we go. Every morning's got a typo somewhere. Yes, I can get rid of that belief too, right? All right, here we go. Sunday morning. You know, what I love about Sunday is there's just about 1 billion great messages out there that you can catch live today. So wherever you're going to be sure you've got your Facebook Live running, YouTube as well, and catch. There's some great talks, great ministers. My dear brother, Reverend LZ Sekou, Rev Z, one of the co-hosts of this program. He's going to be speaking over at the Center for Spiritual Living Denver. That service starts at 10 a.m. Mountain Time, so come on over and join us for that. I am sure it's going to be a great talk. He'll be speaking about Free at Last today, so come join us for that. I promise you'll have a good time. And don't always remember, right, this program is fully and completely based on the power of spiritual mind treatment. We are not, when we use the word prayer, this is not your grandfather's Oldsmobile, that's for sure. We are talking about an affirmative, powerful affirmation of truth. And we are talking about moving into a place where we use a logical process to remind ourselves of our divinity, our connection with the one, our ability to create. And we do all of that in a process that, and oftentimes is also very revelatory, as revealing a truth maybe we didn't know, and maybe we hadn't experienced before, didn't realize something may show up that we didn't realize we wanted in our lives. It's pretty fun. And if you're here, you already know that. So, but hey, we've got a prayer email set up now, specifically to New Thought Media Network, and you can send your prayer requests to prayer@ntmedia.org. Drop them into that email box. I'll be sure to see them, get them to the team, and we'll all get praying on your requests. And if you have a win, something that a demonstration, something that you asked for prayer for and you've received a demonstration, let us know. We love to celebrate your wins and love to celebrate when we see that how prayer works. So. Okay, let's get into it here this morning. I don't know where we're going. I got no plan. It's Sunday morning. We're going to open up to the divine. We're going to open up to the good. If you're comfortable, I invite you to close your eyes and find that place of stillness within for a moment. Setting aside anything it took to be in this place this morning. Letting go of any concept of what has to happen next or after this. And just breathe into the moment. Breathe in the presence of God, of the one. Recognizing there is truly only one and only one. One power, one presence, one infinite intelligence. the all of life, the all of experience, the all of all, pouring forth through the creative process into human form, into animal form, into life, into all of it. I recognize the one, I recognize God as source and supply, the never-ending wellspring of everything: love, light, beauty, truth, health, wealth, well-being, abundance, prosperity, forgiveness, love. Did I say love? It is all one energetic vibration pouring forth into creation, into experience, into humanity, into life. So we can call it God, and we can call it Buddha or Brahma or Vishnu or Allah or Yahweh, Muhammad, Divine One, Mother Earth, Gaia, love, light, beauty, whatever the name. It all comes back to this principle of oneness, this recognition that we're all in this together, that every single person on this planet is a divine emanation of the one, is an absolute gift unto planet Earth, unto humanity, from the one, as the one, in the one, through the one. It's all the one. So I know that this oneness called God moves and breathes and has its being as my life perfectly, whole, complete, nothing missing, nothing absent. And as I know that truth of my life, I know that same truth of the lives of each and every one that hear these words, now at another time, that each one is a divine gift to creation, to life. Each one is a divine emanation of God's great love for itself, for its creation. So we all bring a unique set of gifts and skills and talents. We all bring something different to this thing called life, to this party called living. We each bring something different and unique, and that makes each life absolutely vital. Every single life on this planet, absolutely vital to the evolution, to the revolution, to the revelation of a great vision that is right now taking form on planet Earth. It's been taking form, and it's going to continue to take form because the vision continues to grow and expand and evolve and move, and it's all right now happening at the very tips of our own beliefs, at the very center of our own minds. We create through the beliefs that we hold. And so if I believe that I'm going to have a typo every morning, then I have a typo every morning. And if I believe that my fingers fly effortlessly across the keyboard, revealing exactly what wants to be known, then that is my experience. I believe. For it is through the power of the belief, the one forms itself through the power, filtered by, perverted sometimes by the power of our own beliefs. So when there is something in the world that I do not understand, it is only that I just do not know what belief that comes from. For those that I may find myself in argument or discussion or debate, I strive to see the belief from which that arises. And as I identify the belief, then I may change that belief. Then I have the power to change my thinking, change what I believe, change how I perceive the world, and the world around me changes. Change the way I look at the events and the experiences of my life, and my life changes. And so, yes, in this time of great change, in this time of great, what some call upheaval, I see a great opportunity to create, a great opportunity for the new creation, for a new paradigm of living on this planet to come forth. As the old systems crumble away, as the things that are no longer necessary for human evolution, for human existence, as those systems and processes and organizations and institutions, as they all crumble and fall away, something new is being born. Something new is coming online, a new way of seeing, a new way of being, a new belief about humanity taking form as this glorious vision, this glorious masterpiece that we are creating together. So I claim today, for each and every one that hears these words, an experience of recognizing that anything that looks unlike the perfection of God, anything that feels like or looks so different then absolute love, absolute power, absolute light and order and truth and health and wealth and well-being, anything that looks different than that could not be the truth of God. And so that is just a misuse of this power, a misuse of the law to create that demonstration. And therefore, there is no power in that. There is no power in the discord. There is no power in the disruptions. There is no power in any of the stuff. That's just our label. That's somebody's thought process. That's a belief system taking form. We can change all that right now. And so, wherever you may see something that looks unlike God, turn away, give it no energy, turn away and claim and affirm what you wish to see, a world that works for everyone, a world where every life matters, where all are recognized as vital to this exploration we are on together, where everyone knows their intrinsic worth and their value, where everyone has awoken to their spiritual magnificence, because that is how we create a world that works for everyone. When everyone's involved, when everyone's saying yes. And so I know that my work today, my work is done first in consciousness, always first in consciousness, and then allowing that work, that prayer work to point and direct and inspire and call and nudge and pull and listening to the intuition to take that inspired action. Whether it's a prayer or a letter, a phone call, a walk in the park, a conversation, something bigger. Each one being called to inspired action to serve this evolution, this revelation of God's great life on planet Earth as humanity. So I invite each one that hears these words to say yes to that calling this day, to listen deeply through all the cacophony that is happening on the internet, to listen deeply and allow the message to find you. Allow your calling to find you this day and propel you into a new orbit, into a new stratosphere, into a whole new way of seeing and being and believing. And it is in that we create a world that works for everyone. So I am in this moment just grateful to be a part of it all, grateful for this revelation, grateful for this experience, most especially grateful to know that God's got this. God's in charge. I get out of the way. This is not mine to do. I focus on the what, let God take care of the how. I let it be. I let go of how and when and why and where and all those things, and I sit back and I enjoy the revelation as God creates. So I know God's already got this. I release this word into the law that must demonstrate that is already, in fact, operating upon this belief, upon this word, and I let it be. And if any of this has resonated in any way, please join in an affirmation of truth as we say together. And so it is. And so it is. Oh, thank you, dear ones, for being with us this morning. I so appreciate you being here. You know, New Thought Media Network was nothing 6 months ago. New Thought Media Network is a divine idea in the mind of God, and it is taking form and it is taking shape every day in amazing ways. And we wouldn't be able to do it without viewers and listeners like you. There's around this program on the description, there's a link where you can make a donation. We are at 503c, 503, you know what I mean. We're a nonprofit. Drop a little something in the bucket. Let us know you're out there. Let us know you would like us to keep going with these broadcasts and the other broadcasts that we're bringing forward. And at the end of the year, you'll get a tax filing document from us letting you know how much you donated throughout the year. So we thank you in advance for all of that good and for sharing your good. And you know, we've got some goods going on tonight. Ooh, baby. 5 p.m. Pacific, 6 o'clock Mountain, 8 o'clock Eastern, 9 o'clock Atlantic. I don't think I forgot you guys, Central Time. You're at 7 p.m. Anyway, Karen Drucker, David Alt, they've created some new material. We've got a couple of brand new videos we're going to premiere this evening, and they'll be singing from their respective locations. David's still on the East Coast, I believe. Karen's on the West Coast. We're stretching out the show tonight, but so join us live here on the New Thought Media Network, 5 p.m. Pacific time. Karen Drucker, David Alt. We would love to see you with us for that. And also save the date, because next Sunday we've got Gary Lynn Floyd and a brand new CD release party, world exclusive. No one's heard these tracks. Well, I'm sure Danny has, but it's the first public performance of his new album and his new CD and new tracks. So plan now to be with us for that. That's going to happen on Sunday the 26th. And then right after that, this is going to be a really, really fun one. A Tuesday night show, 6:30 Mountain, positively inspiring concerts. We're going up to Boulder, Colorado to visit with our friends Lisa Bell, Janice Kelly, Mark Oblinger, and put on a backyard concert for you. We're going to socially distance, nobody there but the crew, so a little bit of audience, but a really great live experience for you. And we trust you're going to really enjoy that. So plan now to join us on Tuesday night, the 4th, as well. Okay, folks, I'm out of here. I'm starting this evening after the concert. I've got a 4 or 5 day technology break. I'm taking a little recharge here. So the rest of the team's going to hold down the fort and make sure that everything keeps flowing and grooving and growing. And we invite you to keep coming back and checking in with them as well. Love you, dear ones. We'll talk to you again real soon. Until then, peace and blessings. Go be love. Love you. Bye now.
On behalf of the New Thought Media Network, thank you for being with us for this special prayer broadcast. We look forward to being with you again soon, 8:15 a.m. or 8:15 p.m. Mountain Time. Until then, peace and blessings.